Hello there, everyone. Welcome to October. I hope you're doing well. I know I'm doing well. Give me just a moment, friends. Okay, here we go. So we're going to play System Shock 2, and this game terrified the heck out of me in, high school. It's pretty dated now, I would assume. Might not be that spooky to watch. I'm just going to flip through the options here. This is my first time. So we're going to use the actual sound effects in the game because, as dated as they are, I think they add just the right feel to the game. We are going to turn off the thumping techno music, which is just fine for the game, but, we don't really want that on the old Son of Stapes channel. Oh. It's getting cold here in Canada. My nose is quite runny. So yeah, this is a different kind of game for us here on the channel. This might not even be what we stick with through the month of October. Just want to make sure. Whatever, we'll figure it out. So, I've never played System Shock 1, but I've heard it's good too. But, we're gonna play on Impossible. Oh man, I'm already getting anxiety. Clickety click.
Look at you, hacker.
Let's enjoy this opening cinematic.
Pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
If they don't give us, a recap of the first game, I'll tell you what I know.
In 2072, a rogue artificial
intelligence
known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
Or was it?
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Yeah.
men and Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is like the opening of the game
Welcome to the
tutorial.
Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Oh, man, someone ralphed all over the ground there, and they left, like, full cigarettes on the ground. What a wasteful society.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment.
So, full disclosure, gang, I'm not very good at these first-person shooter-type games. So you might see a lot of this. Although the mouse is pretty good. This resolution probably wasn't available at game release.
Before you choose your career,
They've recently
you'll
been
want to
doing...
learn some basic
Hold on, a
abilities.
robot is
First,
talking.
you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
Okay, so we're going to do the training.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this CyberLink booth. Inside, you'll... Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen. This display shows your strengths in various areas.
Cyber.
When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along the ground to the next training station.
Whoa, okay.
To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory. To view your inventory, press the tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around. To drop an item, drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
All the chips and juice you could ever want in the military.
To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button. To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click... To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button.
Hey, it works.
All usable items will have
Although I
brackets
didn't go
around
up
them.
with it.
Highlight the button. The object before you is a med hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the med hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points. Your hit points are displayed by a bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Many objects in your... See the crate in front of you? To search it, center it on your screen and right-click.
Ooh, Fermium.
If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click. One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display. Currently, the contents of your PDA are empty.
Oh, it's a lot of overlaid voices.
Use your PDA at any time to play any audio log or email you've received. In the field, the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information. Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling.
Hooray!
To jump, simply press the space bar.
Uh,
Some surfaces can be mantled onto by holding down the space bar. Mantling lets you pull yourself up to ledges and other high places in front of you. Give it a try.
Sweet mantling,
To
bro.
climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder. You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, You can repeat the training as often as you wish.
Oh, good.
If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the 3 key areas of military service: weapons training, technical training, and psionics training.
Alright, wannabe.
Uh-oh.
You want to learn the weapon skills it takes to even think about joining the Marines? Come on in. We're looking for a few good men.
The voice got Texan, so you know it's gonna be a very
Good to have you on board.
gun-happy room.
You'll notice when you're in the CyberLink booth, the
No
UN
offense to
has kindly
Texans, who
provided
I'm
you
sure
with
are
a
just
virtual
delightful
cyber
people.
interface and all the simulated skill levels you'll need for the training tasks. But don't get too cocky. They'll disappear once you leave the... Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of 2 ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
Sweet ricochet.
Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Batteries, you name it.
Those are very important to locate in the game if you're using energy weapons, which I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm. I don't have a plan. I plan to die a lot.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
Okay, that's it for weapons training. Some guns need ammo. Some guns need energy. Maintain your items.
Now you're ready for the Marines.
Ready for
Take
the
a look at the other
Marines.
training areas first before you enlist.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy.
I don't know where this guy's from.
Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the CyberLink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface and the skills you need to accomplish the training tasks. But they'll only last so long as you're in the booth.
So the way to look at this really is, I mean, this is not the best way to look at this, but it is a way to look at this. You can kind of go wizard or thief or fighter. We just saw the fighter skill set. This is the thief one.
The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack.
You guys getting this?
Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again. You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click on it. then left-click on the item you wish to purchase. The item you
Hi there.
purchased will drop into the
Please
slot
make your
below.
selection.
Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
So this is the standard things that it will sell you, but also we can do this. Boop, boop,
Hi
boop.
there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
So now I have much better options, including anti-personnel bullets, cheaper regular bullets, though not much cheaper, and medical hypos.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
You learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block your path.
Okay. She sounds like she should be on a Walmart PA.
We've provided you with a virtual interface and the temporary ability to... The red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station.
Okay.
This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen. This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
I don't tend to like to use the psychic thing very much, because I learned early in my playing of this game that with certain abilities, you can basically break the game and make it much easier. And that's not really what I'm about. Now that said, we could do a build with Psi that doesn't take advantage of those abilities, but I wonder if it's not worth it to do so, if you're gonna build Psi anyway. Alright, well, no more pussyfooting around.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance. Before you enlist in the OSA, it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
She sounds like a lot of different actresses, but is none of them, for sure. Okay.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. A shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
So what happens now is based on which one of these you pick, you'll get a few adjustments to your starting stats. Oh, it's not even letting me go into that. I guess out here you can't really interact with the world much. Anyway, OSA would give me some early psi abilities. The Navy will give me extra utility for things like hacking and stuff. And the Marines will give me extra weapon skills to start. Because we're playing on Impossible, or at least starting on Impossible, things are going to be tough to kill. But regardless, I think the Navy is a good pick. Oh, sweet shit, bro. very cool. Very cool. Oh. Year one. This is basically your character customization, such as it is.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. In this man's navy, you're given a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of career you want to have, so choose wisely. Just approach a shuttle bay to receive a briefing on a posting. If you think that posting is right for you, head into that bay to accept the assignment.
Thank you, Mr. Robot. Okay, so it should tell me what the bonus is for each thing while he's telling me the, like, flavor.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
So that gives me +1 hack and +1 strength. Strength makes my melee weapons do more damage, which initially we'll have to rely on somewhat. And we can even spec into it if we want. Strength also allows you to carry more gear, so it's not a bad stat, but it might not be what we want to start with.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around the high-tech equipment.
So I thought it was going to give me hack no matter what, and then give me a different attribute to focus on, but it looks like it's strength no matter what. So my options so far are hack or repair. Still can't open my user interface.
The UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment. Those sailors can get pretty rowdy on these year-long cruises, so you better not be afraid of a tussle.
Okay. This one gives me modify. So I'm either military police, engineer's mate, or ship's ops. Well, I'm going to take the ops position.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and
hacking
data control
is immediately
systems.
useful.
You'll get your feet wet with the high...
For those of you who thought I was going to have to play through 4 years of training, good news. Only one. Your tour of duty aboard the UNN Lucille is concluded. You've spent a productive year. Captain Meyer was pleased with your work, especially with the initiative you showed in physical training. A friendly ensign showed you some back doors into the ship's primary data loop, and you spent your time off pumping good old-fashioned iron. You gained 1 hack and 1 strength. Clang. So, here we go. Year 2, same deal. Year 4, by the way, is the game, so I only get 3 of these. So this time it's not all aboard the same ship.
Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines' facility at Fort Bush, there's a lot to be learned here.
So standard weapons are things like pistols and shotguns, and I believe an assault rifle. There's 3 different weapon categories, and each one gives you... No, there's 4 different ones, and each one gives you access to... I think up to 3 weapons, depending on what your skill in that is. So with +2, I might start... Well, I can't tell because it won't let me open my menu, but at +2, it might let me start with a shotgun. Not start with a shotgun, but start being able to use shotguns, which may be a thing. I'm kind of feeling a shotgun this playthrough. Energy weapons aren't bad, but they have limits. So this game, by the way, in case you aren't aware, is like the precursor to BioShock. So there's a lot of tropes in that.
The UNN Pierce is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from their detention near Saturn. The Pierce has been assigned a detachment of Marines and needs sailors to load, administer, and maintain the arms on board the ship.
So maintenance is what lets you fix your weapons. I don't remember what repair does. It might let you fix like environmental things in the game. So it might be actually kind of useful.
The UNN Carfax is undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet approaching the outer solar system. You'll likely pick up some useful skills working with the high-tech navigation systems aboard this newly commissioned heavy cruiser.
+2 to cyber sounds good on paper. But I don't know how much we'd use that at the start. Maintenance is always good. Really tempted to go maintenance. With a low maintenance score, you can potentially get pretty screwed early on.
Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected...
We'll take the +2 to standard weapons. Your tour of duty at the Laverne Tactical Training School is concluded. A year of firing ranges, mock boarding parties, and war games has done you good. You spent plenty of time with military-grade pistols, assault rifles, and even auto shotguns. You've gained +2 standard weapons. Check out this robot. Just a little Easter egg they put in the game. Dancing robot. He's kind of doing the Macarena. Kinda. Alright, last year of training. Yamamoto's zero gravity training, +2
The Navy
agility.
strongly encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training. A year at the Yamamoto space station in Earth's orbit will more than suffice.
I don't remember exactly what agility does in this game, to be honest with you. I should have read that during the tutorials that we kind of just breezed through. I didn't think...
The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros? There's no better way to improve stamina and survival skills. Cons? The 21.2% mortality rate.
That +2 endurance might be necessary for an impossible playthrough. So that's likely.
The Navy's Marie Curie research facility on Aquinas 4 is currently conducting research on a new strain of spaceborne virus that killed 220,000 citizens of New Atlanta.
Pass.
To lift the quarantine, the Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter.
Your tour of duty at the Io Survival Training Facility is concluded. You managed to survive your year there. Barely. The encounter with a descendant of a Citadel Station Tiger mutant put you in a sickbay for a month. You've learned to respect the wonders of biogenetics and have trained your body to excellent physical condition. You gain +2 endurance. Here we go. Game start.
Shuttle A-138. You have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
$67 trillion miles from Earth.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
There was an error with the memory restoration device. I'm afraid he's got amnesia.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops Staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants.
Oh.
Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Well, thanks for waking me up.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Critical decompression hazard in the cryo recovery suite. Evacuate immediately.
Eh.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
Access needed.
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Hey! Oh. Okay. Ugh. Them some old graphics. Glad the bunny says, whoa, spoopy games. Yeah. We're keeping it.
Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
We keeping it real spoopy this month. Another wrench if I want it. I can recharge my stuff here.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it in. Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules.
Thanks.
You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. 1 for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
So, oh. Are there just going to be vents falling this whole time? What she was saying was, she's given me some abilities to, or items to enhance my cybernetic rig. Here's a couple more. And that's basically my upgrade abilities. So you need to find consoles like these in the game, and sometimes they won't all give you all 4, to increase your... Okay, so we start with 3 weapons, thanks to my training, which means we'll be able to use shotguns when we find them. Lad the Bunny says, finish Dragon Quest XI, need a short game as a palate cleanser. Oh wow, the cost of things is quite high, and I only have 8 modules. Okay. Impossible difficulty is going to be tough, guys. I can increase my hack a step. Oh, here's what all my skills do. Hand-to-hand combat damage. Some armor and weapons have a strength requirement. Oh, there's armor. I forgot about that. Endurance, maximum hit points and resistance to radiation and toxins. Psi is Psi. Agility is movement speed, reduces falling damage and weapon kickback. And Cyber just makes your ability to use technical skills more successful, which is good. I might pick that up at level 2, even though I really don't have many modules. So that's the stats one. There's Psi, which we're not going to really monkey around with. We already looked at weapon. And tech is stuff like hack, repair, modify, maintenance, etc. It looks like I need 17 modules to be able to start a new ability tree, which is too bad, because Research 1 would actually be kind of nice to pick up. Vlad the Bunny says, this game needs big daddies. There isn't really anything comparable to that in this. That was kind of the core concept of BioShock when they first came up with it. So, I mean, there are physically imposing enemies, and there's some definite nightmare fuel. Like, if you're an arachnophobe, you won't like this game very much. I used to be an arachnophobe, and I still don't like spiders very much. Although I did watch 8-Legged Freaks today, and it was not good. So, maybe this game can top that. Anyway, we're safe for now. Oh, we got a log.
Hey Doc, a security bot showed up with orders from you to place
Atrocious
this grunt into
voice
the recovery
acting.
freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
Okay, can't break the windows. We're going to take our time searching this little pre-combat area. Lots of goodies to be had. Lots of corpses to be searched. What did that have a code in it? No, I don't think so. The second floor is where the actual game starts. Okay, I've already been in here, I guess. Yeah, it looks very familiar. Okay, well, I guess we got all the goodies down here. Let's move on up. Should I get Cyber 2? The only thing that would improve right now is my hack, which wouldn't be the worst. Oh, that electric sparky thing. So sparky. We'll hold on to them for now. Is there a quick save button? Look at all those weapons we get later. Maybe. Alt S. I have a feeling we'll be needing the old quick save button. Sweet elevator ride up. Okay, we're not going to use a PSI-amp. I've decided.
Can somebody let me out? I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
So you see ghosts, just like in BioShock. I feel like they explain it more in this game than in BioShock. Vlad the Bunny asks, how is 8-Legged Freaks? It wasn't great. The CG looks super dated, which makes sense because it's, you know, early CG. But, like, I know the movie was trying to be a comedy, but it literally has, like, Warner Brothers cartoon, like, symphony score playing throughout most of the background. And really, like, hits you hard with, like, the this is a comedy moments. I don't know. I didn't really like it. There's a little kid who's atrociously bad in it. Rifled slugs. That's shotgun ammo. That's pretty heady. Vlad the Bunny says Slither is a better horror comedy. I quite like Slither. I think Slither's a fine film. Oh, you can hear voices already. Okay, so right through this door is going to be our first enemy. I hope I can kill it before it kills me.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Here we go. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Hurry!
Oh! Okay, so they're like zombie-ish Frankensteins.
Your song is not ours.
Ouch. Okay, so they're not messing around. 2 hits already. Using both my hypos. Okay. Time to man up, Son of Stapes. So that sound is a robot that we can't fight until later. It's a big robot, and it's probably going to ruin our day when we have to fight it. Part of me thinks I should sneak around and look for more zombies. But I suppose I should just start looting things. Now, I don't know if there's any advantage to crowthing. Like, I don't think there's a stealth mechanic in this game. Hack skill 2 required. That's not good. Maybe we could go upgrade our hack skill. Bottle of liquor. Nothing in the crate. We'll look for a safe spot to listen to that later. It's interesting, I don't often hear a lot of this ambient noise when I play the game because I have the music on. Okay, there's another zombie around somewhere.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
You said something about a battery? Oh, an MFD game player and a swine keeper. That might be fun later. So I gotta find a recharge station for that gadget we picked up. Pretty sure I'll get ambushed coming back down this hallway. No. So what I did back in that room was blow up a security camera. If those things spot me, they will send wave after wave of guy after me. So we don't want that. Now I thought I could hack them, but that might not be a thing in this game.
Something. On most decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
What she's talking about is there's like save points basically, where if you die, you'll spawn back there. But we're gonna use autosaves. I mean, it's not like we're not gonna use the autosaves too. Or save points, I should say. So now anytime I die, I'll just pop back in this room. Anyway, yeah, I didn't much care for Eight-Legged Freaks. I didn't understand why the spiders almost talked. Like, they gave them, like, weird voices. It was, like, super soft on people gore, but they would show you, like, spiders getting blown in half, or, like, you know. And I'm not, like, pro-spider or anything like that. I just thought it was weird that, like, they'd be so over the top with, like, spider goo and gore, but then, like, anytime a human gets taken out, you barely see anything. Like, it just cuts away instantly. And to be fair, that's mostly because your CG was going to be super expensive to do anything with at that time. Okay. I know there's at least a camera around this corner, but I think that's it.
That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core on Deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach Deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
Okay, when you hear that sound. So that means the camera spotted me and I have to get out of the way. Oh, shite. Well, let's go back and upgrade. I'm such a coward. Okay. Weapons, no tech. Okay. So Hack 2 is looking better and better. Repair chances of repairing broken weapons or computer systems. Okay, so maintenance is better than repair, I think. But you need a maintenance tool to be able to use it. So 17 allows me to start doing research. So I have a unresearched object here. Basically, certain enemies will drop organs and stuff you can research, kind of similar to Bioshock, where you need to be able to have a certain research skill, and there are actual physical chemicals in the game that MFD game player. Let's do this. There is a way to play these games. Oh, there we go. Corn attracts the swine. Don't step on the corn. Flag the corn. Oh, okay. So it's just Minesweeper, so I'm sure you've guessed. There's really 12 corns in this field? Jeez. Oh, I got corned. Dang. You stepped on the corn. Game over. Well, that's... Oh, I corned myself again. Easy. Easy. Just being frivolous now. Oh, wow. Okay. No more game pig. Okay. So it's either hack or up a couple of my stats. Agility 2 and Cyber 2 wouldn't be the worst. But I think instead we're gonna go hack. Yep. Final difficulty 50%. Yeah. There we go. Oh, this is how you do the, that's how you disable the cameras.
Security system offline. Discrepancy is significant.
Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security computers to power down the cameras too, if you're good enough. But don't botch the job, or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me.
Oh. Oh, right. There's monkeys. Okay. Oh, that's jolly. Well. Once again, hold frantic Stapesy.
I'm sorry.
Are you coming? Wow, he's not really into it. Got him. No loot. Okay, so the monkey can shoot me. I guess it's right behind the door because it won't open. No, I can see it quite clearly.
Security system online.
Version 1 research software. Well, I would really like to get back in that room. Was there a button or something? I don't get it. We know there's treats in there for me. I want the treats. Come on. Well, at least it's not opening for the monkey either. I don't know if there's another way into that area. Alright, let's proceed. Those sound effects can pierce through many, many walls. only I had some kind of bullet. Well, I do have bullets, I just don't have a weapon that can hit that thing from up here. Oh, listen to its ragged breathing. Oh. Well. Too much swingy. Not enough hitty. Alright. So I do need to be aware that there is a cost of my nanites to hack anything. But so far the costs are pretty low. Oh. Ugh. So if I F up on an ice node, something terrible happens, so we reset. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Hi there. Please make your selection.
So we have bag of chips, 6 standard bullets for 120 nanites, a psi-hypo, and an antitoxin hypo. Oh, I need hack 3 to be able to hack this thing. Well, that's lame. Oh man, I have so many audio logs. Let's go somewhere safe and listen to them. Oh, and there's nanites in the trash. Nice. Oh, there's a dead body on a gurney in there. Charming. Wow. Oh, and there's a hand just on the floor. Didn't notice I was stepping all over that.
These missions should have been scrubbed before it left Earth. We've been unable to contain the reactant coolant leaks on deck 1.
Sounds like she's listening to
I've put an order
jazz.
requiring hazard suits down there. I know you think this would cause a panic, but it's better than giving everybody radiation sickness, don't you think?
So much like BioShock or any other game that's copied the finding audio log pieces trope. I can't say with any certainty that this game invented that, to be fair, but it's the one that introduced the idea to me, so I always kind of give it credit for that. You get to get a kind of an idea of the interrelationship between the characters that you never meet.
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau Ceti. Kerenskin was there alone. Jesus, what the hell happened to him? He'd lost most of his hair, and you could see these lumps on the side of his neck. And that smell. I told him he should go see Dr. Watts, but he told me to mind my own business. Well, la-di-da.
Marie, I've got to restrict access to engineering until we can...
Why is it that no one listens to me? The security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
Well, we're looking at it.
Access needed.
I really hope I don't need anything in there. Oh, unless that opens it. No.
Each deck has a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary. Your research software will tell you what chemicals it needs, and when.
So we have a pistol now. But we're gonna try our best not to need it. Although, we're playing impossible, so... let's not make any promises there. So we can hear there's a...
The harmony is...
Gotcha. So armor-piercing bullets are better than other bullets at killing robots. There's my energy recharge station. Are there any enemies in here? It's looking pretty enemy-free. Oh, there might be a trap or something down there, though. Like, for example, I seem to recall that there are automated turrets in this room.
This is Xerxes. Remember, the unauthorized
I hate being right all the time.
aboard the Von Braun is a Class 3 infraction.
The bullets do nothing. Okay. The reason that I'm trying to favor the wrench, by the way, is because, like everything else on impossible difficulty, your ammunition is way limited. A bottle of very strong vodka. Like, did it glitch? I don't understand. Well, I guess I'm not meant to understand. That's never going to open it. Okay.
Disappointed me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Yeah. Cybmod. Alright, so new area, new deck.
Good. You've managed to get into Med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the cruise sector. He's the one who monitored your cryo-sleep, so he might be interested in joining you, if he hasn't been butchered yet.
Surgical unit will heal you for nanites. We don't need it right now, but it's a better alternative to using our med hypos constantly. We know there's both a monkey and a zombie around somewhere.
You might witness some strange phenomena. Your R-grade cyber rig has an experimental perception enhancement that can theoretically detect residual psychic emanations. These emanations traditionally come from the recently dead. Literature might call them ghosts. I call them self-hypnotic defects in the R-grade unit. Don't let it distract you from the job at hand.
So she's saying that the ghosts are part of my cybernetics. Oh, there's a monkey out that window and a camera. Both of which are not good. I don't know if that glass is breakable. The monkey's coming this way anyway. Just gonna deal with him. There's another one around somewhere. Now that might seem cruel, gang, but the monkeys are hostiles, for sure. There's no befriending the monkeys. This doesn't look good. Oh, but it worked. I don't know if there's anything else in this room. So let's back out. I don't know how that camera didn't just spot me. I wonder if there's a security override terminal. I really didn't notice that first one at all. Whoop, 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 whoop. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Worth? You want to try to close to melee with the monkeys because then they'll melee you as opposed to using their cryo abilities, which hurt more, surprisingly. So the ICU has been irradiated. I can tell by the Geiger counter-like noises I can hear. I don't know if I want to go in there just yet. I might need a hazmat suit or something. There's the security panel.
Security system offline.
Good.
This is Xerxes. Why do you persist in your loneliness?
Oh! Not ours. Oh! Jeez. And there's a monkey somewhere. Hey, combat armor, that really helps. Oh, monkey.
What is a drop of rain compared to the storm?
What is a thought compared to a mind?
Our unity is full of wonder.
Which your tiny individualism cannot even conceive.
Oh, that voice you were just hearing? Don't worry about that.
You have not disappointed me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Well, we're up to 15 modules now. We could almost get research.
Security system online.
Patient Watson died at 0240 of non-specific causes. Despite zero respiratory and brain function, the body is still displaying autonomous motor function, as does the parasite. At 0847, the patient even spoke to one of the nurses. Autopsy is set for 1630, and then we'll see what makes this Lazarus tick.
Should you do an autopsy on a guy that's still alive? I question it. Oh no. Did you like how I moved around the corner myself so that the turret couldn't see me? I liked it. Well, that's a problem, gang, because, ooh. I guess it wasn't that much of a problem. We'll try going into the ICU here.
Radiation hazard.
Oh, I died. Well, we're gonna do that again because, I mean, look at all the juicy stuff in that crate.
Radiation hazard.
Oh, I should have used the surgery table. Darn it. Oh well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Although med hypos do not restore that much health to me. Run.
Where'd everybody go? Is this some kind of joke? Hello?
No joke, friend. Everyone's dead. There's the monkey. Picking up a lot of hypos, but not, is this grassy?
Whose idea was it to bring 150 chimpanzees on board anyway? The interest of science? What about the interest of hygiene? Does anybody have any idea how much crap 150 lab monkeys make in a day?
Damn chimps.
The poor chimps. They come on board for the most historic mission of all time, and they end up being chopped into little pieces in the name of progress.
I did not think he was going to come after me. But he did. And now that room is just tantalizing with its radiation. But I can't really go in there. Anyway, let's listen to another log.
Since returning from the surface of Tau Ceti 5, the patient has experienced numerous novel phenomena, evidenced by inflammatory nodular growth and the presence of a large worm-like parasite. This morning, the parasite penetrated the subject's chest from the inside and attached one end of itself to the subject's forehead. If I remove it, it could kill the kid. If I leave it... Final diagnosis beats the hell out of me. I'd love to refer this to Medorsky at CDC, but unfortunately he's 67 trillion miles away.
And there's the chemical manifest. Certain things require chemicals that might not be on the same floor as you, so those manifests are handy to have. Oh, there's a radiation shower. Or decontam shower, I should say. So that means I can instantly heal my radiation.
Radiation hazard.
Whew.
Medical tells me they've replicated a whole bunch of rad hypos. I'm gonna pick those up and distribute them to the engineering staff unless anyone gets a better idea. Watts also asked me to check on the replicator in the crew lounge. He says it's a hacker's paradise.
Did I pick up what I needed to pick up in this area? I sure hope so. It's only 5 nanites to heal. That's so good. We'll have to remember this is here. Alright. So the zombies can shoot shotguns at me now, so we gotta be careful.
We're outside.
Entering medical sector A. Intruder, the many demands to know your intentions. Are you allied with her? Do you not know of her intentions, of her history? She once tried to destroy your species, and now you do her bidding. Intruder entering medical sector A.
I believe the monkey we can hear is a floor below us. I don't think we just scampered past him. So the surgical activation unit we just picked up is for incomplete surgical tables like this one. So what that means is if we hang on to them, we can sometimes get a surgical unit operational in a place that we wouldn't normally have healing options.
Angela, while it may appear that the lab monkeys are communicating with each other, I assure you it's quite impossible. You claim that one monkey signed the passcode for a supply closet to another, and the latter proceeded to open it. As I'm sure you know, there have literally been tens of thousands of studies of primate intelligence, and there's no evidence of behavior even remotely that sophisticated. So either you've single-handedly trumped the entire field of animal behaviorists, or you're badly in need of a vacation.
That could have gone worse. That could have gone worse. Haven't picked up a monkey brain yet, though. I wonder if I have to research the first thing before I can get the other. Med hypo. Med hypo. Healy. Oh, wow, that panel really crushed somebody. Okay. Did I get everything in this room? Whoop. Another turret. Well, I sure hope I got everything I needed in here, because I don't really want to deal with those turrets. Well, we'll just turn off the security again, I guess, and face the music. Turning off the security. Oh, oh, oh.
There another.
Alright, I'm getting better at handling those. I guess there will be a couple of random incursions.
Out of place.
See, I can hear another one.
Flash will burn.
Are they just spawning in? That doesn't seem fair.
Security system offline.
So that turret should not start up now. Better question, can I hack the turret? No, hack skill 4 acquired. Okay, well, we know what we're going to be working towards. Because turrets that I don't have to fight are turrets that are okay by me. So I know we've already been here, but you'll have to forget my old Toby-soaked brain. I think we picked up everything, so we must have what we needed. I'm certain it's in this room. So let's get out of here and go back to where we're going. See if we run into any more zombies. And I guess it's not really fair to call them zombies. Because as we're learning, they're victims of a parasitic invasion, not undead. But you know, maybe we're just splitting hairs here. Oh, I guess this is where I want to go.
Good. You've made it into the crew sector. Now find Dr. Watt's room.
A magazine.
Security system online.
That's unfortunate. Ooh, look at all this goody stuff.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Hack skill 3 are still required. Okay. Ooh, cigarettes. Well, we don't really want to buy anything at full price ever. Ooh, a grenade launcher. I didn't realize that was there. I'll take it. Cola. Now, these crappy little food items only heal you for like 1 point, but on a difficulty like this, that counts. So, we're going to take them, and we're going to save them. Okay, it looks like that door is not supposed to open. Ooh, these are really important, and I'd forgotten that that was in here. So don't let me leave without using that internet. But we gotta clear out the baddies in here first. Oh, I thought they were up here. There's also upgrade stations in this room, which might be extremely helpful. I hear you, bud.
Security forces have been alerted to your presence, intruder. The glory of the many demands your capture or destruction.
Alright, let's stop pussyfooting around and go deal with the zombie. Nothing, huh?
I'm...
Good. Oh, there's another one, though. Oh, and he's got a shotgun. Security camera. Oh, that's some kind of field that needs to be disabled. Or something. Oh man, potato chips don't share a space? That's annoying. Oh. Ah. Ah. 5 per hack, huh? Oh, is that worth it? Maybe not. So yeah, I think that's instant death if we touch that. So let's not do that right now. Sadly, the grenade launcher is jammed. As you've noticed, we don't really have the repair skill to be able to deal with that, so we're just going to drop it on the ground here and forget that it existed. Now, what I was saying was, this is like little features that we get for our character. So there's only ever these 16 options. Strong metabolism, damage from radiation and toxins reduced by 25. That's not bad. Pharma-friendly, 20% extra benefit from all hypos. 3 extra inventory slots. Speedy movement. Sharpshooter, each shot with a ranged non-psionic weapon does 15% more damage. Naturally able is a one-time bonus of 8 cybernetic enhancement units. That's tempting, given that we don't get very many of those, but it's probably not as good as other options. Use of 2 implants at once. Implants are over here. They basically take energy, which drains over time, and they buff things. That's usually a pretty good one, if I remember correctly. I think you only get 4 of these in the whole game, and you have to be really conscious of finding them because they don't really draw your attention to them. And because they're so rare, you don't see them very often. Maximum hit point increased by 5. Seems pretty good for what we're doing. Lethal weapon increases all hand-to-hand damage by 35. Plus 2 hacking skill applied to only security computers. Overhand attacks with melee weapons. Extract a diagnostic repair module from any destroyed robot. Use this item to heal for 15 points. That's not bad. I hear something coming. Nanite costs for making weapon modifications lower. We're going to take double implants or hand-to-hand damage. Probably double implants. Couple implants is what we're taking. Scary spaceship times, y'all. Let's go have a look at our skills. So research 1 will cost 17. Or we can move up to hacking better items for 14. Oh, he's here somewhere. Yeah, so I took research. Now this one's just going to automatically research because it's the first one we find. But usually you need to find chemicals to be able to actually attempt these researches. So there's a zombie fully in the room now. This is a pulpy kidney-shaped organ that controls most of a hybrid's vital functions. Chemicals needed to research? None.
Research complete.
Reports. Hybrid organ. All damage you deal to hybrids will be increased by 25%. That's good. DNA structure indicates that this organism is a hybrid of a human host and parasitic organism, although the parasite, resembling a yard-long worm, has deteriorated to a stage beyond the useful analysis. The effects of the process are evident. Severe deterioration of higher mental processes is caused by tumorous growths along the spinal column and brainstem. Non-human tissue seemed to be formed of a composite of small worm-like creatures that have adapted to the host body and taken over a majority of motor control and decision-making functions. There also appears to be direct stimulation of the autonomic nervous and glandular systems. Hence, the organism produces exceptional amounts of both adrenaline and endorphins, making it remarkably strong and aggressive. What remains cannot really be called human at all. The damage done to the host by the process is irrevocable, and the organism now functions with no sense of morality or hesitation. Recommendation: the organism is vulnerable to the same forms of stimuli as a human. However, changes in its physiology suggest chemistry more complex than is currently understood. Further analysis of organisms might provide more insight in this area. Well, this seems like a good place to take a Toby break, so I'm going to go do that. Hopefully the game does not crash. We will be back in 20-ish minutes. I'll see you then. Uh-oh. I'll see you then. Okay. We are back at it.
Eyes are open. We are.
Sounded like he saw me. Nothing.
Run!
Can't believe that guy hit me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright. Gotta wait for the sound. We're gonna go all the way back and hack the security and then take that camera out safely. And heal at the surgical table.
Is there another?
I'm.
Jeez Louise, y'all.
This is Xerxes. Remember, replicator restrictions are in place for the good of all of us. All unauthorized database interactions will be dealt with to the utmost degree of the law.
I really didn't deal with that camera correctly. At all. But it hasn't seen me.
Watts isn't here, so he's probably in his office in the R&D sector. Maybe he's got a backup R&D card in here. Take a look around. Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Now, I want to search all these rooms, but that camera's going to make it difficult. Ooh. So while I have this equipped, my strength is better, which means I'll hit for more damage with my wrench. Not a huge deal right now, because I take out most enemies in one hit, finally. But it'll be a bigger and bigger deal. Goody, another Psi-Hypo.
Marie, I'm sorry I've been out of touch, but I've been working on that artifact Bayless brought back from Tau City 5. I've done a level 3 analysis on it. I think it's some kind of artificial intelligence. I've managed to pull an audio tag file out of its memory. I'll let you be the judge. Marie, I think it's speaking English.
Well, you did do a level 3 analytical on it. Now, we got 7 modules. It's really important to get to Hack 4 so we can get turrets onto our side.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Oh. But if I could hack it, it would probably be less. The software, I think, just makes things generally easier, which is good. I like things to be easier. Oh, it's cold outside, everybody. Winter's coming. Or Kumin, if you prefer. Okay. Now, we got chumped pretty hard the last time we went through this door.
Is there another?
There is, bud. Right in the coccyx. I went through here before, I'm sure. I hear a monkey. Do I even need to be here anymore? R&D sector. I'm pretty sure that's back in the first area. Pretty sure. Okay. Even with headphones, I can't really tell where these guys are at. Wonder if I can get into this room now. Nope. No, this is where the key card goes.
You have not disappointed me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Okay, there's a camera ahead. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, there's no security panel back there. Okay. that turret is, but I want nothing to do with it right now.
Dr. Watts is alive and in his office. He should know the code to the maintenance access shaft. Hurry! He's been badly wounded. Don't let him die before he tells you that number.
She didn't make it. Hey, Ghost? You didn't make it. Alright, a maintenance tool. Now we can learn maintenance. That recharges all my gear. Including my Braun buddy, or Braun boost. Which really is the only thing I need. I don't really need this magazine, I don't think. We'll play Minesweeper again someday, I'm sure. I don't think I need this organ anymore.
Anatoly, there's only so much corporate calisthenics I can go through before I start to feel a little queasy, so let's get down to brass tacks here. We don't like each other. We each have our own motivations for undertaking this mission, so let me give you a little warning. I cannot be circumvented. I cannot be tricked. I cannot be manipulated. And I cannot be bought. You come at me straight, and keep the fancy maneuvers for your next board meeting. Just because my father swam with the sharks doesn't mean that I do.
That's a working shotgun, which is extremely exciting. Whoop, 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 whoop. Close.
We are. The heart. We do not welcome you.
Creepy things they say, more than how they look. Oh, man. Alright, well, let's go tango with this guy. Ouch. What do you got? We're starting to run low on inventory space, which is decidedly bad.
They're not dead. They want you understand? They want you as a host. Get away.
Victory. No one expected me to use the elevator. I gotta remember to eat some of my snacks here. They're really clogging up my inventory. Okay. So we did pretty well there. We got the things we needed from Watts. We didn't take any damage against those hybrids.
All right, calm down already. The access code to the conduit is 12451. I've got an autopsy at 16:30, but let's grab a beer on the recreation deck afterwards. Sound good?
So 12:451.
The time is 16:30. Autopsy subject A. Watson. Now we're going to make the first incision in... Hold him down. I'm trying to! I'm trying!
Pretty sure there's a nasty surprise awaiting me down the hall. Let's see about this turret. Oh. Oh, so it's all a trap. Let's see if we can hear the turret close up. Nope. Well, I couldn't get a lock on me anyway. Oh, here we go.
Are we just...
So, I want my pistol loaded with armor-piercing bullets. Why is that, you ask? You know, I'm really pissed off that I could never get in here, because there's definitely at least a little bit of loot beyond this door. Well, that's what I get for dying, I guess. Yep. Well, good thing it's a terrible shot. I thought that was going to be way worse, guys. Like, so much worse. Oh, no loot, though? Well, that's not very fair. We're going to backtrack to where we found the energy recharge. We might have to deal with some stupid hybrids. But I need the energy recharge for my strength boost. We are going to need it. You become kind of an energy-dependent junkie with certain implants. And we picked the 2 implant route, so, you know, really gonna need that energy throughout this run. Anyway, with the robot defeated, here we go.
Somebody's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix. Is everybody's responsibility.
There we go. Snack's gone. So that's Xerxes, the ship's computer. And he and I aren't friends. Still don't have enough modules for Hack 3. Seem to recall this way having some problems. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think there might be a turret down here. Press the Pillars of Eternity swift save there. Yep. Oh, there's nothing on any of this stuff. Gosh darn it. So now I got this stupid turret to worry about. Oh, I thought Juice healed 2 hit points. What a rip. Okay, well, now I'm really out of snacks. But our inventory is nice and open. Is this where I wanted to go? I thought I could go down to engineering. We'll consider that. Where is that guy? We're gonna have to go back and hear my medical logs because I don't remember that stupid code.
All right,
12451.
The access code to the conduit is 12451. I've got an autopsy at 16:30, but let's grab a beer on the recreation deck afterwards. Sound good?
Okay, so we got cyber module, so let's go upgrade hack. Going to cost a hefty 21 to get hack up to level 4. That's going to be nightmarish, but we're going to do it because we want turrets as soon as possible. Okay. Now maybe I should go into the crew quarters since I haven't been there yet. But this is where I'm supposed to go for sure.
Do not waste time patting yourself on the back. Get down to that shaft to engineering and reset the primary reactor core. That will restore power to the elevator and you'll be able to...
Yeah.
You're now on the engineering deck. Find the engine core and reset it. This will restore power to the elevators. I'm getting some kind of strange readings from down there, so keep your eyes open.
We already have Swinekeeper.
Radiation hazard.
That's gonna kill us fast.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard.
Oh. So yeah, the low health is really a barrier.
This is Xerxes. The coolant tubes are personnel. To avoid possible detention and execution, please respect the will of the many.
feel like I should up my cyber stat. Now would be a good time to do that. If we're leaning so hard on hack, which we are. Ugh. So long, nanites. There we go. See, the crux is we don't get many modules, and we already have a goal for where we're going to be spending our modules, but I need many skills.
The radiation must have locked the protective seals on engine core access. You're going to have to find some way to purge the radiation from the coolant tubes. Xerxes is blocking me out of the primary data loop, so I can't get any information to help you. He's working for them now.
Okay.
Radiation hazard.
Keep your eyes open. You must find a way to purge these coolant tubes and get into the engine core. The ship must have some kind of backup system in place for just this kind of situation.
Do you have a red hypo? I'm so sick.
Me too, bud. I should be on lookout for a better pistol. That's better than mine. Maybe we'll hang on to that.
You must move faster. Your mind cannot conceive of the stakes we are dealing with. Keep your eyes open for utility storage 4. I've laid in some supplies there. The passcode is 59004. Got to get to deck.
Something. The narrate knows the termination of this exchange. We regret any inconvenience.
That's number 5. Oh, I hear the mother effer. Oh! So many logs. Let's find storage locker 4. I don't want to go back that way. Don't let it be that way. I don't even remember the code already.
Anatoly, you must open up the planet to the scientific staff of this vessel. If there is something down there...
You're now on the engineering deck. Find the engine core and reset it. This will restore power to the elevators. I'm getting some kind of strange readings from down there, so keep your eyes open.
Okay, so this is what I was looking for. 59004. Storage locker 4. That's storage locker 5. And this is just a circle around. Looks like it. So I guess we do have to go back in the radiation if we want to find storage locker 4.
Radiation hazard.
Is there another? Welcome, you.
Well, at least we're dispatching those guys a little bit more potently now. Ah, here we go.
Now listen carefully. The xenomorphs who have hijacked this ship are presumably from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. They've been able to infect a number of crew members through an extremely invasive parasitical technique. They've also demonstrated the ability to control the actions of others through some form of limited telepathy. Find the research soft, understand them, then kill them.
So the hazard suit will let me ignore radiation while it has power. So that's the sound of a new enemy.
We do not know death. Only change.
We cannot this is all
Ourselves.
Is your vision so small that you cannot see the value of our way?
Okay, so that was a little heated.
potential threat.
Nuts to that.
These colors. I don't like them.
We do not know death.
Good heavens.
Only change.
We cannot
kill this without. Is your vision so small that you cannot see the value of our way?
Okay. So the monkey must be above. I'll take those potato chips, monkey. Now, isn't this a handy thing to find? 3 nanites, but only 65%. 65% isn't good. Well, that's a good start. Ooh.
Security system offline. Xerxes. Due to the recent confusion, there will be a ship-wide census tomorrow at 0900. All personnel, please report to the common area of Deck 5 at that time.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. So there's turrets in that room. And the security's out for 15 more seconds. But there's stuff up here.
Security system online.
Power drained.
That's bad news. Well, let's take a minute and listen to our logs.
God, get me out of here. I've recoded a lock to this room. Maybe that will hold them. I'm heading to cargo bay 2. Come find me there.
You do not hide forever.
Well, they're down there, for sure. It's okay.
Delacroix was right. This ship was not ready for prime time. Okay, the automatic safety seals have shut due to the radiation leak in the tubes. I'm gonna head down to engineering control. I think I can use the fluidics monitoring computer to purge the tubes.
Well, I hope that worked out for you.
I'm not sure what
Here comes
secrets
one.
you and your new buddy Captain Diego have got going up on Deck 3, but I intend to find out. If you continue to refuse to meet with me and my staff, you will leave me no choice but to register a complaint with corporate. If you want to take me seriously, perhaps Sergeant Braun and her security staff will.
Before, I couldn't get rid of those jarheads from the Rickenbacker. Now I can't find one for love or money. That creepy OSA guy followed me around for 2 months until he got the hint. Now I tried to contact him to see if he knew what was going on, but all of a sudden, he won't return my mail.
It's down to just a few of us now. Right after Valdez died, I guess I went a little nuts and started tearing things apart. But what do you know, I found 2 more rad hypes. Hopefully that'll keep me going long enough to figure a way past that damn turret. Who is that? Delacroix? Sanger?
A lot of people die in their audio logs.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back.
Wow, you're incredible. Do you know that?
And there's a love story buried amongst all this stuff, too.
What a moron. I love you, Rebecca, and I've got the plan. I've been buttering up the captain to transfer me from the Rickenbacker to the Goodwill team on the Von Braun. Pretty soon, nothing will keep us apart.
We have picked up a transmission from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. I've been in negotiation with Captain Diego of the Rickenbacker, and after some coercion, he's agreed to go planetside as a joint venture. Imagine, this historic mission might even become more historic. First contact. And who is there to get exclusive rights to all media, patents, and land grants? Trioptimum. Miri, I told you this would be worth it.
Marinda asks, have you played this game before? I have. It's actually a favorite, though it has been a long time since I've played it. So if you're asking, for example, if I remember the code to this locker, I don't.
Hurry. Run.
I can't raise anybody.
Just want to
down
clear
in
out the
engineering.
audio log.
With the lifts out, I'll need to get down there through the emergency
the last
conduit
one.
in the Psi Annex. I think the access code is in Watts' lab.
Miranda answers, well then you'd know the plan to purge the radiation didn't work out because the radiation is still there. Just commenting on your idle comment. It's true. I also think that Suarez, I don't know who it was, the fellow making the comment though, he didn't make it through that audio log. Oh, whoa. Forgot about that turret. Where does this lead? Nowhere. Main power's offline. Well, let's go disable the security again, I guess. Better safe than full of bullets. Ah. Brutal. I really am burning through nanite.
Potential threat detected.
Whoops.
Potential threat detected.
Well, I hit an ice node. So now enemies are going to swarm on my location, but I don't think anybody can get me up here because enemies can't climb ladders. So we'll just wait this out. Miranda says the joys of underskilled hacking. I'm trying to save up for hacking 4 so I can deal with turrets immediately. That's my sort of short-term goal. But my cyber skill's still at 1, and I don't have software for hacking either. So all this to say, it's a struggle. And the struggle is real. Just another minute, so, yeah. Regrettably, I'll have to cut the stream a bit short tonight. I have to go to work immediately following tonight's stream, which is always kind of a drag when it happens. But it means I need the extra few minutes to be able to get ready. And so, before you know it, we'll be done for the week yet again. I'm not sure if I'll come back to System Shock 2. I basically picked it just because it's a game I know, and I figured it would be an easy transition for stream to direct work. But, you know, it's going actually better than I thought it would so far on Impossible. So, we'll see. Maybe we'll come back to it next week. If not, we'll try out Amnesia or Outcast.
Security alert terminated.
Oh, I can't even use this as a... Well, that just sucks.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Oh, man. Oh, there was still a row I could have tried. No. No. F it. Is this the way I came? It is the way I came. No, it's not. Oh, no. Oh, this is so far back. I have so many audio logs to read again. Oh. That is embarrassing. Still no monkey brain. Well, this time we're definitely not touching the ice node. Yeah.
Security system offline.
Oh, so many audio logs. Sweet ambush, bro.
This is Xerxes. Due to the recent confusion, there will be a ship-wide census tomorrow at 0900. All personnel, please report to the common area of Deck 5 at that time.
Oh no. Alright, well, we're literally not in any better of a spot than we were the last time this happened. At least I got the security cameras. Pistol's not in very good shape.
Security system online.
Well, my thingamabobber's about to go out.
I can't raise anybody down in engineering. With the lifts out, I'll need to get down there through the emergency conduit in the Psi Annex. I think the access code is in Watts' lab.
Alright, so we will try to take out the security cameras again. Have some soda. Give this a go. And that's how you know I would never make it during one of these actual situations.
Security system offline.
Constantly give away my position with my whining and stupid jumping off of high places. Okay. So this time we're just gonna go right by those turrets. Okay, they're not one-hit kills anymore. That's too bad. So let's take this quiet moment just quickly. I'm still going to be going for at least 15 to half an hour, but let's take this moment quickly to thank our sponsors. Miranda, if you're still watching, you probably haven't watched me before. I'm Son of Stapes. I like to do narrations of RPGs every Tuesday night. I'm taking a month off from that to play horror games for October, and this is what we're starting with. I just want to thank my sponsors. Thank you so much to Fat Owl Fibres for providing me with this wonderful webcam. Fat Owl Fibres is a local Ottawa craft concern, but they might be receptive to shipping out orders if you're real nice and really like their stuff. They do all sorts of cool things, from Pickle Ricks to Freddie Mercury and David Bowie dolls. You should check out what they do on Instagram. That's Fat Owl Fibres. You'll be glad you did. Meanwhile, this wonderful microphone that you're hearing me talk through right now is, and lets me do all my voices for games that aren't horror games, is provided by Scout Vintage Thrift. Scout Vintage Thrift is a local Ottawa vintage clothing concern, mostly for ladies' clothing, but you know, you never know what they're going to be posting up there on Scout Vintage Thrift. If you're interested, why don't you go and check out their Instagram too? Once again, that's Scout Vintage Thrift. Thank you to my sponsors, and thank you to my viewers. Hopefully, you'll like what you see. So the big threat, right? Oh, what's happening?
Do you not trust the feelings of the flesh? Our biology yearns to join with yours.
We welcome you to our mass.
But you puzzle us. Why do you serve our mother?
How can you choose cold
No, I can look freely.
over the splendor of flesh? But you fear us.
We hear your thoughts, and they rage for your brothers you believe dead.
But they are not.
They sing in our symphony of life. We offer another chance to join us. If you choose to lie down with the machine,
We will rend you apart
and put you separate from the joy of the mass.
Neat. That was a waste. What the? Oh. Ah! Miranda says, I always thought those spiders below in the cutscene are weird. I didn't actually notice the spiders. Oh, you mean like the floaty things? Aren't they just little floaty things from later in the game? I'm bitter that I didn't take out that monkey with a wrench.
They aren't making this easy for us, are they? I miss you. I know it's stupid, but I do. I think I'll wallow in self-pity for an hour or so, and then write you again. Figures.
Overworld Zero.
67 trillion miles to meet a man. Once you're transferred to the Von Braun,
What's that like?
everything will be better. I'll be better. I promise.
Oh my
Great.
god.
Someone's coming. Counting the seconds.
Hey, look, I found gold. And these slimes are not bothered. Uh-oh. Surrounded. Ah, green slime. Oh, I can't hurt the slimes. Run away. Well, I must be able to hurt the slimes. Why can't I go that way? Oh, okay. 15 gold to heal? Per heal? That's terrible. Alright, well that's fun. We'll definitely check that out sometime when we're bored. Not in mortal peril. I wonder how many games there are. I've never actually gone through and saved one of those game machines. So she said she was in Cargo Bay 2.
Access needed.
Uh-huh. Oh good, I hear monkeys. No! Miranda says, no, I mean the spiders. My old eyes must have missed them. All right.
Silence
the Discord.
Where is it? Oh, it's right behind me. Hey, a soda pop. Alright, well, let's try this door. I'm fairly sure I have to go to the command area first. Oh. Oh, I remember this room. What? No. Oh, I don't want to do this at all.
This is Xerxes. Can you not feel the glory of the flesh? Do you not yearn to be free of the tyranny of the individual?
Settle down, Videodrome. Oh, no. Oh, no. multiple robots. This pistol's almost had it.
I'm sorry, I didn't see where you went.
You weren't supposed to. Boy, I need a better pistol. You see some of these.
No need to look back there. There used to lurk back there, are you, sir?
Oh, man.
I could have sworn there was someone who helped you with that, sir. I'm sorry, I didn't see. Come
Well, that was just awful. Pistol's almost done. Marinda says they really shouldn't have swapped deck 1 and deck 3 in this game. Difficulty spike is crazy. You'd take midwives over these robots? I guess midwives aren't that bad. Oh, a Psi-Hypo I don't need. I still hear one of those darn droids out there. There we go. That sounds like a good thing to hack. Oh no! And there's still a monkey out there somewhere. Oh. And still a monkey out there somewhere. Another implant, though. That's good. Okay, didn't see the monkey. Must be up there somewhere. Oh, no. I hear no further monkeys. I hear something, though. Combat armor is combat armor. Oh! Nothing up here, huh? No, we learned that lesson already. I'm out of med hypo, so this could get intensely bad. Vale says, "Hi, Son of Stapes, how's life and things?" Life's okay, Vale. I threw my back out pretty bad, for about a week there. I actually streamed at the very start of it. But I was on muscle relaxants and couldn't really feel it. Oh good, this is gonna be super tough to hack. Nope. Nope. Oh, there was one there, actually. Anyway, tonight's gonna be my first night back to work, and I'm a little nervous about that, but, I don't really have a choice.
Security system offline.
Now, how do I get out of here? Must be through the other one.
Come right up. Don't be shy.
Get on the effing box, please. Miranda says, yes, I would take midwives over protocol droids. You don't need to do anything special to fight them, would you not? I just find the midwives pretty terrifying. Plus I, kind of work in labor and delivery, and so that takes an extra grim turn for me now. Vale says, good luck. Thanks, man. Hopefully I'll be doing something low impact tonight.
Security system online. Come right. Oh, very good, sir. Marvelous choice. I do see. Welcome aboard.
I mean, the protocol droids, they're not fun. But, I don't know. They only take one hit. Oh! Well, that's trouble. Womp womp. I mean, to be fair, Mirinda, I would say both of those enemies are easier to deal with than, say, like, assassin droids. Assassin droids are probably my least favorite to discover enemy. If I remember correctly. Again, it's been quite a while. I don't remember how far this takes me back. Right before the turret, I imagine. Oh, look at this little tricky move. Now that guy might have a ranged weapon, so let's just keep an eye out for him while we hack this crate. Oh, right in my field of vision, eh, crate? Is that how we roll? Okay. Thanks, crate.
What can I do? Oh, very good, sir.
We seek.
That's the way out. Okay, no full frontal attack. Or maybe better full frontal attack is what I should say. Oh, out of ammo for reload. Womp womp. Well, that's just... Gosh darn it. That's how you deal with that, though. Where's that monkey at?
Do not hide forever.
What the?
You do not hide forever.
Juice. Oh, double potato chips. I'm so excited about snacks. Pretty sure that guy's under the floor. Yay, Braun boost's back. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's a nightmare up that grab in the tunnel.
We seek.
Really?
Feel your
13 cybernetic modules, still not enough. Alright, but I think we have to go up the grav shaft. Although I don't think I checked the goodies out on this level. Oh, let's see. Someday I'll be able to use those maintenance tools. Great. There's definitely a zombie. Ah. Camera is what I'm worried about. That did not go very well. Eat it, chump. Now, where's that camera at? There it is. Ba-doo-da. Funny, I'm saving all these shotgun shells, but I'm not really using the shotgun much. Ugh, 8 more to get hacking for. Well, standing in a room with a severed head giving me an eternally gruesome look seems like an appropriate place to stop. So I'm going to save it for the week, guys, and leave a little bit early so I can get ready for work. I really appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Please stop by next Tuesday where we'll either continue playing this or maybe a different horror game. I don't really know, but if you have a preference, let me know in the comments, and come back next week and tell me if I didn't get it right. For all of us here at Son of Stapes, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next Tuesday.